Welcome back, old man.
Hey.
I've got a story for you. It's actually kind of a sad story. I wanted to see what your take was. Bianca Devin, 17-year-old girl from Utica, New York,
Man.
who was murdered on July 14th by a suspected killer who was possibly fueled by a jealous rage. I guess the photos were posted of her on Instagram after her death.
Yeah, that's checked up.
21-year-old New York man identified by his family as Brandon Clark. What a piece of shit.
Brandon Clark's got some mental issues.
Brandon Clark, who also goes by Brandon Kulawiski. How did you go from Clark to Kulawiski?
Clark's easier, I think. I mean, maybe he was ashamed of his Polish background.
Should just stay with Clark.
You should, yeah. But yeah,
the photos now have been taken down, obviously, off of Instagram, so nobody can keep reposting these things.
Yeah, he's 21 years old, isn't he?
He was 21 years old.
And she's 17.
The photos remained on Clark's Instagram page for several hours before they were removed. Clark was taken into police custody after he attempted to kill himself, according to the Utica Police Department. Police identified Brandon Andrew Clark and Bianca Devins as the suspect and victim on Monday.
Wow.
Devins was a recent high school graduate and was planning to start studying psychology at a community college in the fall, according to her social media post.
Psychology? Huh.
Yeah. Despite reports, Devins only met and knew her suspected killer online. Wow.
Only knew her online. This guy's a fucking wacko. The parents, you got to watch out for your kids. Make sure that keep them smart. You know, I'm not saying look over their shoulder.
Wait a second, though. Devin's sister says Bianca's family had also met him in real life. Oh no, so
really,
they have met him in real life.
They have met him. They didn't. There was no signs. I guess he looked pretty much normal.
They called him a family friend, I guess.
But he's 21 and she was 17. You know, he was. You know, she just had recently graduated. It said.
Yeah, I guess Devins and Clark had been together at a concert earlier. Investigators are looking into what.
She probably told him, you know what, you're probably a little too old for me. We had fun at the concert. We're not going to see each other no more. I'm going to go to school.
I guess. Well, the story is that she kissed somebody at the concert, and that's.
Fuck, man.
So, I guess they're having a good time at the concert. She's doing her thing, and this guy gets in a jealous rage.
Fuck, man.
The headline is out there.
How do you prepare your kids for something like that?
Boyfriend kills girlfriend and posts photograph on social media. Most people think the investigation is complete and done and over with, but he said there is still a lot to figure out. They obviously are trying to look into the background of both individuals and see what more they can figure out.
Find out. I mean, at this point, the parents did the right thing. They had met the guy, I mean, it wasn't like there was any signs there. So this is something you just can't predict.
There's a bunch of other stories rumors that are floating around. I guess he was actually stalking her too for a little bit.
Yeah, then why do you go to a concert with a stalker? You don't want to do that. That's weird. People are going to come up with all kinds of shit. We don't really know. All we do know is that she's dead and this fucker did it, and we know that. It's hard to say.
Yeah, but I guess the internet and the media is kind of twisting up the story. They're saying that he's a stalker, that she met him online. She really didn't know him that much. He showed up and sort of just killed this girl out of the blue from just being on the internet. But the sister of Bianca is pretty much saying, this is a family friend of ours. We knew him very well. We've known him for months. It's not just an internet boyfriend. He's been around before. We know this guy.
Yeah, maybe that's the thing. Maybe he wanted more and she didn't. He wanted to be, her boyfriend, and she didn't want. Obviously, it's something like that. But the guy's got a fucking problem,
First things first. I mean, these parents, they got to keep a better watch on their kids. I mean, for me, in just my opinion, 17 years old, 17, 21, 17, 18 is not that far off. No. However, she still is considered technically a minor. I don't know what the laws are out there in New York.
I think it's the same.
It's 18, right? Because some of these consent laws are like 16.
Fucking like in Alabama.
Yeah, like
I reckon down in Mississippi.
Yeah, they're letting kids get hitched over there at 12.
Well, yeah,
but. What I'm saying is still regardless, 17 to 21 is a little bit of an age gap. I mean, this guy's been out of high school for 3 or 4 years now. What's the story?
To me, just my guess on this. It's obvious that she probably was telling the guy she probably didn't want anything, didn't want a boyfriend or didn't want him as a boyfriend. I mean, I'm reading that in there. I'm not even going off anything I read because that'll contaminate. These fucking people in the media, they'll try to twist it all around. The bottom line is that this fucking guy was a loon. Maybe she was picking up on that and she said, man, you know what? I went to the concert, but you know what? I think that's going to be it. He couldn't handle it. He thought, That's my opinion. I mean, it reeks of this. And she kissed somebody else
I'd like
she
to
kissed
see
somebody
the
else. She
pictures
probably
of
was
this
doing that so he would get the message that I don't want nothing to do with you. This
a
is
whole
what I'm
lot of
saying.
photos of her that are out there.
You see any photos of them together?
No, but I'd like to see a picture of this guy.
I seen him on it, like a normal kid. Yeah.
But I mean, I thought that because she's a minor, they're not supposed to put her pictures out there.
That's my beef here. See, that's what I'm thinking. Why is her pictures plastered all over the fucking place? Even it's continued to be as this people put. Now look, we're reading it now in the media. Is it because it's okay now that because it was already put out? He put her death picture, her picture of her being, her murdered body. Is it okay now? Because now this is what I'm saying. Fucking media, how responsible are they? She's still 17, but yet they're posting out her beautiful girl too, and they're putting these pictures of her. And it's a sad deal. Did the parents okay this, or well, I don't know how that works, But it's like they're trying to make news out of, and they're trying to, whatever. All I'm saying, we know the guy's a fucking kook. He killed her. That's that, and we'll let the detectives figure out the motives. There should have been no motive. If the girl didn't like it, she's kissing other guys. That's it, dude. He had a fucking loose screw. He's fucked up. I'm telling you, that's not the only thing. I bet you, if you look into this fucking guy, talking to this kid probably already killed a dog or a cat. This guy's he's got fucking problems. This guy, if he could just murder somebody.
They need to figure out what his motive is. I
mean,
well,
he's crazy.
I guess he's in critical condition still right now.
He's fucking nuts.
They had found him outside of her house. I'm assuming.
I guess I read the police saved his life.
An SUV. He had said that he was suicidal and told police he had killed his girlfriend and he was going to harm himself with a knife. The news, that's what the news was reporting.
He didn't cut himself deep enough. He didn't cut his throat good enough because they were able to save him.
I mean, I don't know how severe the cuts were.
Yeah,
I guess the police were obviously.
If you want to kill yourself, you'll kill yourself.
Police were able to stop him.
He's got fucking problems. The thing is, but here's the deal. He might have done this before. Look, he's 21. He went through high school. He probably had a high school girlfriend. They need to talk to them, find out if the signs were there, if this guy has these fucking, did he have potential to do this? Probably. My guess is yes. I bet you he had a fatal attraction before. It couldn't have just been this particular one girl. I mean, how long had they really known? Could they have known she's 17, she's 21, met online, supposedly first? Okay. She didn't dig the dude. And that came out. Or,
I guess he put a tarp over her and everything.
What do you mean put a tarp over her? After he killed her?
It says, after attempting to injure himself, he lay down across a green tarp that was on the ground some distance away. The officer immediately noticed brown hair protruding from beneath the tarp and inquired as to where the injured female was. The male.
How'd he kill her?
He stabbed her.
Well, really, where did it say? But they actually showed her her body on Instagram.
I guess he had posted these pictures on social media after the fact. So this guy's
wacky. Then
he obviously killed this girl, and then he had taken some photos, posted them on social media. I believe it was Instagram.
Crazy.
From there,
this guy's nuts.
It just started to go viral.
Here's the deal with this. I have a problem with this. This fucking social media is a good thing, but then it's a bad thing because then you got these fucking idiots. This guy kills her. They're dead now. He's in enough. He has enough wits about him to want to post it on, and share it with people on social media. This is a fucking twisted fucking place we live in, man. This guy's fucking crazy. If you're distraught, you're fucking, you're torn up over a breakup or whatever.
Yeah, obviously.
There's nothing normal about it, but the normal way a guy torn up about it, if he killed her, he wouldn't think there's so much to go into. But this guy was looking for some sort of notoriety out of it, putting her dead body on the Instagram. This is fucking wacky. But now I'm seeing all these pictures that are being brought out there. Just headshots of her when she was alive.
I guess the picture that he had posted up, he had posted pictures of himself showing his bloody arms and cuts next to a photo of her and with the caption.
What did he want? He wanted people to look at that and go, ooh. Yeah. He was looking for that social media. Everybody wants to be a star. It doesn't matter how they get there.
I guess right before that it had happened, he had posted up on his social media on his story.
Before it happened, he knew it was coming.
While he was driving, it says, "Here comes hell. It's redemption."
Redemption. What is she redeem? He's going to make her pay redemption. See, he's a fucking wacko. But he's telling people out there, stay tuned. I'm going to fucking do some stuff. He's letting them know. Here it comes. This guy was a wacko. Again, spend a little time around somebody like that, and you'll see he's not stable. He's not stable. This is why I think there's a lot of these people, young people, are not that stable because they're real concerned. They're so fucking concerned with social media that they can't get through their job. Their jobs tell them that they can't take their phones in because they're too busy tweeting or too busy fucking Instagramming. Keeping up with their shit on there. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's out of control. And this guy thought so much that he's telling people, he's forewarning them. Oh, stay tuned, And then he shows them the gruesome pictures of her. And then his bloody, and then after the fact, his bloody arms from, her blood. This guy's fucking wacko. And the fucking people, did he have followers? With followers? What did the followers do? Who's seen this? Somebody have the balls come forward and said they seen this and they knew he might do something? Did anybody know? Or did they just had no idea? It's not the guy didn't know what he was talking about. I wonder. Because who's he talking to? Who's he shooting that out to, man? Must have had somebody that he was looking for to look at this shit. He must have had somebody that he kept in contact with on social media, for him. So he was just sending it randomly out there? No, I don't think so. He's looking for people to fucking see this shit. It's fucked up. It's a fucking weird deal, man, the way people's minds think. Priorities are all fucked up, man. I'm telling you, they're really bad. I see it, man.
Yeah, but there's so much, we've got to, wait to see what they figure out.
But what I figured out, this guy's fucking whacked out. This guy was thinking to talk about it.
The family is real adamant about saying that she didn't meet this guy. I don't know who's
didn't meet him online.
Meet him online because now they're saying that they want to make it clear that she didn't meet him online, that he wasn't a stalker. She didn't meet him on Discord.
Well, that's the parents. They have that's their story. Yeah,
that's their story. But why are they trying to push that so much? Well,
I don't know. Because they see the media is going the other way with it. The El Truth will come out. Here's the deal.
Here's the problem.
She may have met him online, but they had met him. The sister's saying that he had been a family friend. He'd been around. The parents knew him. I can't foresee them saying we didn't, because it would be better for them. I would think better for them. We didn't know who she was talking to. We didn't know this guy. Nothing about this guy, because kids keep it shit from their parents all the time.
To be completely honest, this kid's obviously. This killer is obviously, he's a fucking whack job. But what the problem is that
they're trying to say he was going to look normal to them, is what they're saying. I think
that's what they're saying, that he was a normal dude. But obviously he's not normal. What I'm taking from this, that's the problem. A lot of these
and it's not their fault.
A lot of kids now, especially, they don't know how to handle rejection, or they don't know how to handle
most kids
failure
don't,
and stuff like that.
He's not a kid. He's 21, by the way.
Yeah, but this kid, he's not a kid, but he's a kid.
At fucking 21, I had a whole life going on. I was married to your mom.
That's different though. That's the difference though now between kids now and kids 20 years ago or 30 years ago. It's a different world that they're growing up in now. I think they're more connected, to social media and
but they're connected by fucking computers,
Yeah,
the
that's
web.
what I'm saying. They're connected by internet.
Again, this guy had been to their home. Obviously, he lived in the same town. They were in the same town. He murdered her in the same town that they, Anyways, he was a local. Whether she met him on the internet, that's neither here nor there. The thing is, how does anybody predict someone's going to do what he did? You can't blame it on the parents, because even if she did meet him online and she brought him around the house or whatever, the kids are doing things. I had a whole life my fucking parents didn't even know about, and all kids do. All kids have something going on. No matter how hard you think you try, for the most part, you just hope your kid does the right thing, makes the right decisions. But they're gonna do things that you know nothing about. But that's just what they do, And but sounds like they knew who this guy was. Come on. Now, what home did he kill her in? His or hers?
I don't know.
It had to be a play. So he was either her house?
I'm assuming he went to her house. That's where he went. He went to her house. That's what I'm getting off of it. If I'm wrong, leave that in the comments below.
Yeah, I don't know either. I haven't delved into it.
Based off of everything that I've read, I think that they went to the concert in the daytime, or sometime in the daytime, some kind of festival or something like that, and then he drove to her house. That's what I'm taking off of that.
Did he go to the concert with her, or he seen her at the concert?
Again.
See, that's what I'm tripping on. Now it got me thinking.
Yeah, I don't know if he was.
But he knew where she lived.
I don't know if he was actually at the concert with her. Maybe he's seen a picture of her on Instagram at the concert.
Well, the parents are saying no. This is not like some random guy stalked her, so they knew who he was. So you got to believe them. I'm like, why would they lie about that? Why would they say we knew him when they didn't? I mean, that it makes more sense for them to say, we didn't even know this guy, but they can't. They probably, because it'll come out. They knew him. He had been to their home. The parents had met him. They didn't see anything wrong. And how are they supposed to know if this guy's a kook or not? They're not supposed. They can't know that.
There'll be a lot more information that comes out, obviously, once this guy gets his ass out of
But
the
what
hospital.
I want to know is they need to talk to his parents. I want to know what his parents are saying. What kind of life, upbringing, what kind of a kid was he? Of course, a lot of parents might lie. A good parent will be honest. A good person will be honest. We've had trouble with little Jimmy. He was this and that. But whatever. Did he have this? Did he ever show signs of this before? Maybe junior high, high school. Did he stalk girls? Did he get? Did he one of these type of guys? He would get a crush on a girl and would have a hard time. Seeing anything else but the girl. I mean, you know what I mean? That's got to be in his personality. I would think, people like his best friends, like, does he have a friend, a guy friend that he grew up with, saying, yeah, man, he used to fall in love real quick. He didn't like rejection, I want to know that about that guy. I want to know what people close to him say. Not her parents. I want to know what his parents, his friends, personal friends say. Yeah. That's what I want to know. If anybody knows, leave it in the comments.
Leave it in the comments. Let us know what we find out. What you find out about this.
And I want to know, if you were the cops, would you have saved him? If you were the cop, or would you still let him die after you found out?
I would have beat the fuck out of him.
I would have. If he didn't stab him. Here's the deal. If I see there's a dead body, he claimed he did it, I wouldn't be so apt to help the guy. I mean, I hate to say it.
I would have beat
because that'll just save everybody tax money. I mean, he said he did it. And there's the body. I don't know, but sometimes you don't know the whole story. But I guess you got to do the thing. I guess the right thing to do: save the guy, let the courts deal with him. But god dang, that's crazy. That's a shame that a younger lady like that had to lose her life over a kook. Anyways,
let us know what you guys think. Drop that in the comments below. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also hit the like button. Until next time, this is Inside the Ring with the Old Man.